This 10-minute video will demonstrate how to use the Interplant stocklist editor for listing stock on the Interplant Stock Finder system, or for simply creating quick, easy and elegant stock lists for your own use and distribution. Basic usage will be covered in less than 3 minutes. Using the Interplant stocklist editor to list stock on Interplant is optional, as nurseries can simply put us on their mailing lists or grant us access to their web-based lists, and we will update the listings for them. However, this video will reveal some of the benefits of using this stocklist editing tool over more conventional software, such as spreadsheets and word processors. The Interplant stocklist editor is a powerful web-based application that can dramatically reduce the time spent compiling and editing wholesale stock lists. Not only does this provide an easy method of listing stock on Interplant, but also expedites the task of creating neatly formatted PDF files for distribution to your own clients, or CSV format files for use by other software and web-based content management systems. This demo shows stock editing on a desktop computer. However, one very important feature of this system is its responsive design and touchscreen-friendly user interface to facilitate the use of tablets and mobile phones for stock editing in the field. To get started using the Interplant stocklist editor, simply send your existing stock lists to the email address we provide when you register, and we will load the initial inventory into the stock editor for you. If you have ever had stock listed on Interplant, then you will probably find that this has already been done. Part 1. Basic usage. To start editing stock, log in with your username and password. Then tap the Stock link at the top right corner of your browser window. You should then see a basic inventory which we have set up for you from the stock list you have sent us. To add an item to current stock, simply tap on a plant name and select a size. Custom sizes may be added by scrolling to the bottom of the list and tapping Add Size. To remove items from current stock, you may either swipe them to the left or select the items, then tap Remove Stock. After making all required changes, always ensure you tap the Save button so you don't lose your changes. This will also submit the stock for processing to be listed on Interplant. For quick, basic stock editing, that's all there is to it. But keep watching for more refined editing tasks such as attaching price, quantity, notes and photos to your stock items, adding new plants to your inventory, and exporting your list to different file formats. To edit a stock item, tap on the right side of the item. Most stock item data and photos will be retained, even when the item is taken out of stock, so will only need editing when changed. Price may be simply edited or changed using the spinner, which is provided for convenience on touch devices. Quantity will always default back to empty, but if required, may be set in a similar way. Type any additional notes you wish to add about the item into the Detail field. Commonly used notes will be remembered and made available in the preemptive list. Tap the File Browser button to attach a photo to the stock item. If you are using a phone or a tablet, this will allow you to choose either an existing file or the device's camera. To clear your photo selection, tap once on the Delete checkbox. To delete an existing photo, tap it again to place a check in the box so the photo will be deleted when you save your stock list. Tap the Geotag button to geotag the stock item so that you can view its location on Google Maps. If you want the item automatically geotagged each time you attach a photo, you can specify this in the editor settings, which we will demonstrate shortly. Close the Stock Item Edit dialog when done. To add a new plant to your inventory, tap Add Plant and type part of the plant name into the Name box. Then select the full plant name from the preemptive list. If the name is not on the list, just type the whole name using botanical nomenclature as much as possible. To enter a common name, tap the space bar in the Common Name box and choose from the list of common names for the plant, or simply type in your own common name. Note that all dialog boxes can be closed by either tapping one of the close buttons or tapping anywhere off the dialog. New plants will be added to the end of the list, so scroll to the bottom to add stock items for newly added plants. Again, don't forget to save the list after making any changes. Part 2. Bulk Editing Features. This part of the video will demonstrate some useful bulk editing features in the Interplant stock editor. When performing bulk editing, you will need to select the stock items on which to perform the operation. If you want to include all or most items, tap the Select All checkbox. Then it is just a matter of deselecting the ones you don't want, either by unchecking the entire plant row or just individual stock items. We've already demonstrated how to remove multiple items from current stock by selecting the items and tapping Remove Stock. You may completely remove plants from your inventory in a similar way by selecting entire plant rows, then tapping Delete Plants. To change pricing on multiple stock items, first select the required items, then tap the Change Pricing button. Set a price range. This will mean only items within that range will have their prices changed. Select the sizes on which you wish to change prices, then set the new price that you want to assign to the relevant items. Tap OK to apply the price change. The Interplant stock editor also has multiple stock list capability to facilitate breaking large stock lists up into smaller ones. To switch to another list, drop down the alternate stock lists and select a list number. Tap Annotations and Settings to enter a title for the new stock list. Once you have set up this new stock list, you can move items to it from your existing stock list. Do this by returning to an existing stock list and selecting all the items you wish to move, then check Move Selected. Select the list to which you want to move the items and the list will be loaded with the selected items moved to it. Let's now go back to Annotations and Settings and add some bulleted notes to the stock list. Bulleted notes are for stipulating general information such as shipping and packing arrangements, minimum order quantities, payment terms, whether prices are inclusive or exclusive of GST, etc. To add bulleted notes, simply type one note per line, pressing Enter to move to the next line between each successive note. In addition to stock list annotations, some global settings for the stock list editor may also be changed here. Check Auto Show Stock Item Edit Dialog if you want the Stock Item Edit dialog to show automatically each time you add an item to stock. If you just want quick editing for most stock, which uses the existing prices, photos, etc., then leave this unchecked. To automatically geotag stock items each time you attach a photo, check Auto Geotag Stock Item Photos. This is useful when using a phone or tablet and you are attaching photos directly from the device's camera. Once again, any change you make must be saved to take effect. Part 3. Exporting and viewing. This part of the video will demonstrate some different ways of exporting and viewing your stock list. Don't forget to annotate your stock list as described in part 2 of this video before creating stock list files for distribution. Tap Export PDF. To export your stock list to a neatly formatted PDF file, which may incorporate your own logo and any other industry logos of your choosing. The first time you do this, you will need to choose the files containing the logos you wish to include. Tap the File Browser button for each logo and select the highest resolution logo image file available. These images will be automatically resized to fit the stock list. Select the stock item sizes you wish to include on your stock list. If you have multiple stock lists and you want to combine those lists onto the one PDF file, select the ones you wish to include. Check or uncheck the Include Prices box as required. Tap Export to open or save the stock list as a PDF file on your computer. To facilitate data export to other media, such as your website or your own custom stock list, the CSV export feature is provided. Once the stock list is exported as a CSV file, it may be opened in a spreadsheet program such as Excel or LibreOffice, manipulated in any way required, and saved for use by your own particular software or web-based content management system. Another handy feature of the Interplant Stock Editor is its ability to view the location of geotagged stock items on Google Maps. This is done by selecting all the stock items you wish to view, then tapping on Google Map. Lettered pins will show the location of the stock items. Tap Product Legend to list the stock items with their lettered pins. Tap Close to return to your stock list. That concludes this demonstration video. Please see our other video demonstrating Interplant for end users. Thank you for watching.